Hello, test one, two. Right, nobody here yet, but that's all right. A lot of y'all watch back the shows. Welcome, live cooking episode 93. Time for a nice salad. So it's been hot these days, and you know, right now it's cooled down a little bit. Thank God. What's up, radio? All we hear is Radio Gaga. Radio, your chicken is in the making. How about that? Let's button up a little bit because I'm a bit too sexy right now. Can you hear me loud and clear? Yeah, I think the mic is activated. Yeah, I'm working on your chicken. Not right now, but I made a little start. Yes, let's go. How about that, huh? All right, thanks for that feedback. As mentioned, it's been hot, so we want a salad. You know, let me put this camera a bit down. Let's see, is that better? Yeah, better. Um, Also a cooking show tomorrow, by the way. But today we're gonna do salad, and down below, as always, ingredients list. So let's go through them, radio. Um, I got some lettuce. It's like mixed lettuce, all kinds. Let's see. Uh, it says Lolo Rosso, rucola. That's like argilla or rocket, depending on where you live in the world. Red chard. So I think other stuff are in there as well. No, just those three. So lettuce, and I got my turkey over here. So no chickens today, but turkey. um, my girlfriend prefers turkey over chicken, so that's why we're doing the turkey tonight. Also got some lovely yellow cherry tomatoes. By the way, tonight radio, I'll be playing some 2042 with Amazing Peter Gaming. So um, I'm sure I'm sure you're allowed to join. That'll work. Save the chickens, yeah. Just sacrifice the turkeys. Leave the chickens out of it. But yeah, lovely yellow cherry tomatoes. I got a red bell pepper, or how we say in Holland, paprika. How do you call this, radio? Sweet pepper, bell pepper, paprika. Just DM me when you get on. Will do, sir. Will do. Yeah, he saw me playing it this week, and he was asking all questions about it, like how do you like it now? Is it better? So I kind of told him the honest truth that it's actually fun right now playing that game, and yeah, so that made him decide like, man, I'm gonna play some. So it's going down tonight. Bell pepper. All right. Yeah, kind of like all these English countries kind of have different ways of saying stuff, especially with ingredients like aubergine or eggplant. You're up for it? Nice, sounds good. We'll make like a big squad. Lots of people. Parsley, of course. The almonds. These are roasted, already salted, so I have to go easy on the salt in this one. And also, we're gonna have some egg. We're gonna boil these eggs. Have that. But I got way more eggs than that because, like the dressing, we're gonna make sort of a honey mustard mayonnaise slash dressing, but we're gonna make it from scratch. So I'm gonna show you how to make your own mayonnaise, but like with the life hack. Like my current chef, she showed me this life hack. I've been making mayonnaise ever since like this. So no more. Usually you grab like a whip. You grab like a whip, and you whip up the eggs, the egg yolk, while you add oil. But there's a little hack my current chef told me, and yeah, I'm gonna show you how to do it. All you need is a kitchen machine. So if you don't have a kitchen machine, the whip it is. If you do have a kitchen machine, pay attention this episode because it's really easy to make. Where do you get all these recipes from? It varies. Like sometimes somebody suggests a recipe. For example, I did Scottish cockaliki soup once. You heard that right? Cockaliki soup, which was suggested by one of the viewers. I never heard about it. I never made it before because of that, but we did it on stream. Also, most of the stuff that's like comes out of a hi hat I got in my cabinet. Um, so a lot of the stuff you see is something I create or I like my idea on a certain recipe that already exists or like completely from scratch my own recipe. And sometimes we do recipes that I've learned from others. Like last episode, I made the chicken sandwich with the sweet potato spread. That's like also one of my chef's recipes because I'm not the chef anymore where I work currently. Like after I quit my previous job, I took a step back. So now I'm just somebody who still cooks but less responsibilities, and I like it that way. Um, but yeah, we're gonna make the own mayonnaise for this one, and I have some leftovers. It's not in the ingredients list. I got some leftover pine nuts and some leftover pomegranate seeds. We're gonna use that as a garnish for the salad. Um, I just happen to still have it in the fridge a little bit. So you never heard of that either? Nah. I was the same. I did like also Flying Jacob. That's like a Swedish dish with um, banana and rice and chicken. Also suggested. So hey, radio, if you have something like you really enjoy or like enjoy eating or preparing yourself, or maybe you're like, perhaps he doesn't know this recipe or dish, just suggest it, man, and I'll see if I can work it out. Because I always try to do the cooking shows like some maximum of 2 hours, 2.5 hours. Sometimes they're like really long because a lot of people join in on the stream, and then you know I'll talk a lot more, so I do less cooking basically, like I'm doing right now. Um, but yeah, it has to suit the stream, like amount wise, in length wise. I mean, like with time, and yeah. Other than that, you know, should be able to make anything. I'll think of something that the Netherlands is different from us over here. Trust me, that's almost anything. That's basically anything. Even as simple as a hamburger, the size alone, like what we consider to be a big burger and what you guys consider to be a big burger. Just a little example right there. All right, so what we're gonna do first, we're gonna make the mayonnaise. So, as mentioned, you need a kitchen machine for the life hack. Otherwise, you need the whip and do it by hand. So you have this kitchen machine with the blade in it. So you need that one. So not the one with the whip, because you got these machines, they have like a built-in whip as well, but you need the blade. So we need to put some stuffies in there to make the mayonnaise. Most importantly, egg yolk. So not the egg white, just the egg yolk. I'm going to start off with 5 eggs and see how much that is, and then we'll work from that. So I'm gonna separate the egg white from the egg yolk. Some supermarkets, like, they buy these bottles of separated egg white or egg yolk. So if you happen to get your hands on that, able to be get your hands on that, I would recommend it. It's just easier, instead of breaking all the eggs. As long as you don't break the ice. All right, let's start separating the egg white from the egg yolk. That's one. Two. I think somebody's at my door. Delivery, perhaps? Oh shit, this one kind of broke in a nasty way. Gotta be careful right now. Yes, special delivery. Got a little package. Foundation. Oh, makeup. Makeup for the missus, guys. Nothing for me, unfortunately. I thought maybe it was my brand new Farm Fresh apron. But no. Just some makeup for the missus. Oh. All right, one more. And it seems like the amount I want. So I was going for the amount where the blade is slightly covered with the egg yolk. There you go. The egg white, I'm not going to do anything with that. You could save it if you want to make like chocolate mousse or whatever. But yeah, for now, I'm just going to throw it away. So we don't need that anymore. So as you can see, I don't know if it's clear to see on the. So the blade is slightly covered with the egg yolk. That's the amount you want to go for. Unless you want to create a lot of mayonnaise, then, use more egg yolk. So we need some other stuff in there. I got some Dijon mustard. In goes 1 tablespoon, I believe. What did I put down there? Yes, 1 tablespoon. Also, some vinegar. I got white wine vinegar right now. Then you get like a private show radio. It's just you. You could also use like lemon juice, like the most common thing you use when you make mayonnaise. I'm going with vinegar, which I can't open because these packages nowadays. If I were Jack Frex, this would be the moment I would say, "Dice, please." Fib Chef for the radio. Man, I'm damn. They got this sealed up properly, man. There you go. Nope, still don't have it. Great content. Watched Jamona spend hours trying to open a bottle of vinegar. Oh man. They should definitely change this at this company. Maybe the owner of this company is the same owner of the company that makes all the vaults for the casinos in Las Vegas. I don't know. You tell me. Okay, this is starting to get on my nerves. Bear with me, radio. I did not expect these. Why you do this to me? The struggles, yeah, insane. Also, it's hot, so I got like slightly slippery hands because of the, Oh man, there, finally, I got it. One eternity later. All right. The stupid thing, we only need a little of it. A little drip of that. Hmm. Sorry you had to go through that radio. All right. Some of the parsley, because it's going to be like a honey mustard parsley kind of dressing. But I'm not going to use all of it because I want to save some for later. Not that much, little bit. Just a little bit. So what else? Some pepper and some salt. Pinch of salt. A little bit of white pepper because I still didn't buy the black pepper. Shit. All right, so now let's put it on the machine. All right. Let's see. Can I? No, you're just gonna have to look at it like this. So where's the hatch? There it is. So what I'm gonna do now, I got some sunflower oil over here. And while you spin the machine, the mixer, you start adding the oil. But not all at once, like step by step. So here we go. Let's have a little look. So you can see by kind of shaking it how far along the mayonnaise is. It's still too thin. You can always like take a spoon and then, as you can see, it kind of drips off the spoon. So it needs more oil. One thing you'll notice is that you need a lot of oil for just a little bit of egg. But yeah, that's basically mayonnaise. We haven't added one ingredient yet, and that's the honey. I'll add that as at the last moment. Because it's so gluey and sticky, the honey. It might deceive you when you look at your substance. Like you think, oh, I got mayonnaise now, it's ready. But it's really not because, that's the honey instead of the egg. So let's continue. Do you mind the noise of the blender, or because I can mute the mic, for when it's too loud, because this machine makes a lot of noise. Listen, maybe that's annoying. I don't know. You tell me, radio. So as mentioned, all it needs now is the honey. No, it doesn't bother you. All right. Thank you for that feedback, radio. Wait, I need to show you again. Oh, this is lovely. Look. See? It barely sticks to the spoon. I don't know. I have to look. So now it's got this nice, greasy, fat structure. Um, let's add the honey. Put it back on the mixer for a second. What you could also do right now is add a little bit of water, but like literally a little bit. Because only a little bit of water requires a whole lot more oil again before you get the same texture again. But what you can do with the water is give it some extra volume. So instead of 200 grams of mayonnaise, you'll get like 800 grams of mayonnaise. But, well, that's maybe a little bit too much off. You'll get more, let's just put it that way. But pay attention to the salt and the pepper. You might have to add a little bit more because, you created more volume, so it needs more flavoring too. Um, so yeah, the honey, and then our mayonnaise is done. No whip required. All you need is a kitchen machine with a blade. And then you can very, very easily create your own mayonnaise. Right now we got the honey mustard and parsley mayonnaise. But man, heck, you can do whatever you like. You can make like chili mayonnaise or truffle mayonnaise or smoked bell pepper mayonnaise. I don't know. Just fill in the blanks yourself. Whatever you like. Right? Very easy indeed. But again, you gotta have like a kitchen machine if you want to do it like this. All right, here we go again. Just really shortly. All right, all finished. Same here. I made it quite a lot in life, but always by hand using the whip. I never thought this would actually work, especially because you use a blade instead of a whip. So, yeah, one of the best life hacks I've learned so far when it comes to cooking. All right, let's put that in a bowl. Like for now, we're gonna use that later when the rest of the salad is finished. There's mayonnaise everywhere right now. Let me clean up. You would have to use a whip for sure. Man, are you? Do you have trained arms, radio? Because you'll be doing a lot of whipping for just a little bit. Or you could use like those electric whips, As you can see, this is quite a lot of mayonnaise. However, we're going to use whatever we need for the salad. And the rest I'm going to save that in a Tupperware and use it as a spread, like for on bread. And then put some slices of cheese on it. Lovely. So, mayonnaise is all finished. Next part. So, the other eggs, I only need 3 by the way, not 4. The other eggs, we're gonna boil them 5 minutes. So, first we're gonna heat the water, make it boil, then we'll add the eggs, boil it for 5 minutes, and that just goes through the salad. Usually, the chef here in my household, or you're usually the chef in the household. I heard that a lot lately that the man in the family is cooking rather than the wife. What time tonight for you are you gonna be? I'm not sure yet, but I reckon like let's see, like 3 hours from now, 3.5 hours to 4, something like that. Yeah, like right from now. I won't be streaming it, but I'll be there like playing. Not sure how the cross-platform adding friends works in Battlefield 2042. Maybe you can tell me. Let's grab a pan and heat up these water. These water, that didn't sound right. So, water is heating. Let's get the turkey out. Where did I put the turkey? So, nothing special I'm gonna do with this turkey over here. I'm just gonna bake it in some olive oil, a little bit of pepper and salt. That's basically it. Nothing more. You don't want to have too much flavoring going on, you know? Less is more. So let's bake this. I got a nice grill pan over here. I'm gonna really, really heat up the pan first before I add the chicken. Uh, Pardon me, turkey, not chicken. Damn, I'm so used to chicken farm and all my chickens that I call it, even call the turkey a chicken. They're offended now. All the turkeys. So I don't know if that's. Oh, you got Xbox too? Then everything won't be a problem. We switch off at times, but I usually cook a lot. See. So like 80% of all the dishes. It is easy to add friends on 2042, and that chat system is pretty fresh. You can hear people loud and clear. Oh wait, the voice comms work now? I didn't realize that. I didn't know that was working. Wow. Still finding out stuff they improved on the game. Of course, it should have been in there from day one, but still, hey, they're putting in an effort at least to fix it. So I'm glad I eventually, because I was all this time I was thinking I wasted my money on the game, like full price. But in the end, I did get something for my money. So it wasn't a complete waste of money. And I'm actually looking forward to it, playing it every day, you know? So that's a good thing. So this pan is heating up while I'm cleaning up the kitchen mixer. And since the pan is so bloody hot in the mid, I got like special olive oil to bake in. So this is for high temperature baking. So let's put that in the pan. Hold on, because I can switch this. Uh, Give me a second. I believe. I believe. Uh, it's a lot better game than it was on release day. And same here. Yeah, we're happy. We're happy. Slightly satisfied Battlefield players again. Radio Yumi. New season drops in September, I believe. Not sure when, but it's beginning of September. Haven't read or heard anything about that yet. So I guess it's. I guess that could be right. If you're telling me, I believe you. You reckon there's going to be a new map and guns, especially guns. We need new guns. In goes the turkey. Really hot. Maybe you could hear that pop right there. That's how hot the pan is. So, don't bake it too long. You don't want it to be more dead than it already is. Also, water is nearly boiling, so I'm going to add the eggs in a bit. They haven't released any info other than their stream recently where they talked about the recent update. I did see that one. That was kind of what made me try it out again when I saw that. And Jack Frack's videos. Only one new map. Well, at least it's better than nothing, right? Temperature is rising crazy right now. So another great thing about this olive oil, like usually when you bake with olive oil, most of them they're like as soon as you put the chicken in, like you got like splatters everywhere, like really hot splatters. And then if you got a bare arm like I do right now, then you feel all the splatters, the hot splatters hitting your skin. And you're like, shit, and everything gets greasy and dirty on your stove. This particular olive oil, you don't have that issue. So it's another one of my favorite things to use. Um, Water for the eggs is boiling, so I'm gonna add the eggs gently, because if you just drop them in there, they're gonna break. Wait for the water to boil again. In this case, that's already the case. So I'm gonna set the timer to 5 minutes. And we'll have a perfect boiled egg. So the turkey is nearly cooked or baked. So I'm gonna add some salt now. Flip it. Do it again. add a little bit of extra oil because the pan's starting to get dry. Let's toss that around. And one more thing about the olive oil, and then I'm done talking about it. Um, it also is really tasty. So it's almost finished. So eggs are boiling, turkey is nearly done. All we left, all we need to do now is cut up some veggies and mix everything up. Uh, right, let's take it out. I'm gonna let that rest for now. Right, just under 3 minutes for the eggs. So cherry tomatoes. All right, I'm gonna move the camera again. Bear with me. Cherry tomatoes. Let's peel off the crowns. So I'm gonna go with like 5 to 6 tomatoes a person. So that's me and the missus. So that's 2 persons. So I'm gonna go with 12 tomatoes. Let's see what radio has to say. How hot is it over there right now? Here should be about 90 degrees. Not sure how much Celsius that is, radio. I have to check the thermostat, or how do you call it? The heating device. Let me have a look. Right now inside my living room, it's 27 degrees Celsius. Um, Probably over here in this corner where I'm at right now, it's a little bit warmer considering, I'm like next to a stove and I'm surrounded by electronic devices. So, yeah, I think where I'm standing right now, 30 degrees Celsius. Outside, it's cloudy today after 3 days of relentless heat and sun. These tomatoes, I'm just gonna cut those in half. Nothing more, nothing less. Appreciate you hanging out, radio. My dude. Can't wait to finish up your chicken. Trust me, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be huge. Huge. Uh, it's Fahrenheit, I believe, so not sure on your guys' wording. Yeah, we have Celsius, and you guys have Fahrenheit, but I don't know like the conversion of it. But I think maybe like 90 degrees Fahrenheit. I think that's like close to, I don't know, 30 degrees Celsius, something like that. That's for the eggs, so I have to take them off right away. So I'm gonna drain the hot water and then immediately drain it with cold water. Makes it easier to peel. But I think everybody knows that. Gonna have to do this off cam for a second because my sink is on the other side of my equipment. So, and it's not that really interesting to look at. So, give me a second. All right. Thanks for that patience. So we got the tomatoes. Let's put that in a bowl as well. For now. All right. So tomatoes. We got the almonds. We have the honey mustard sauce we made ourselves. The mayonnaise. Homemade mayonnaise. How about that? So clean my board here for a second. So we got this bell pepper, and that's like the one of the last things we have to do, and then we can finish up. It says it's 79 degrees over here in your area. I just googled it. Oh shit. Yeah, but that's outside temperature. I thought you meant inside temperature. Because outside it's not as hot as it is inside right now. Gonna cut it into little cubes. I'm not gonna use the entire bell pepper. Says it's supposed to rain over there too. Yeah, but one thing about my country radio, it can be hot as hell and there will still be rain. And the rain will be hot too. Crazy. Crazy times. Oh, outside. Yeah, outside it's I think it's like 25, something like that. Like 5 degrees lower, something like that. Celsius, that is, not Fahrenheit. More cubes of bell pepper, please. So that's quite enough. The rest I'm just going to put that in a bowl and put it back in the fridge. Um, so, bell pepper. There you go. We got that as well. Let's cut up some of the rest of the parsley. Not all of it, just a little bit. All right. Let me wash my hands real quick. And also get the Eggos. Yeah, that's it's like right now it's not raining, but it's really so everything is like gray and cloudy, and every now and then you have like these slight drops of water. It's barely mentioned, like you can barely call it rain, you know. So, but I reckon later today, like when the evening starts, I think it's gonna rain. but then still it's going to be hot as hell. So it doesn't make a difference over here in summer, at least. In autumn and winter, when it is cold, then we have rain too, and then it's not so enjoyable. I can tell you that right now. Because the cold and the wind and the rain, and I don't know if you knew it, radio. The Netherlands, it's like situated lower than the actual sea level, so we have to deal with wind, a lot of wind. Um, Combine that with cold and rain, you do not want to go outside, my friend. So I'm peeling off the skin, off screen, by the way. Let's do it. Got the perfect Eggo over here. Still could have given him a little bit more cold water because the skin still kind of sticks to the egg a little bit. Never knew that. You learn something new every day. You mean about the sea level thing? Yeah, I think like 80% of our country is below sea level. 80%, something like that. Yeah, so that's why we have a lot of dikes and dunes, like artificial dunes along the coastline. Otherwise, everything would flood. Also, with the windmills, they kind of use the windmills to drain the sea and rivers and lakes. So we kind of created our own land. But in time of need, they can also be used to drain when, like, the water away when land is flooded. Um, yeah, we're basically water experts. We have Dutch companies all over the world, like solving problems with like take a country like Bangladesh, which basically is situated on one big ass delta. They deal with so many flooding in one year. So, like, what you can see there is like Dutch companies and Dutch people, engineers working on dikes and delta works to like prevent further flooding. But I guess every country has its own specialty, right? Where was it again? Radio, California, right? Or not? Correct me if I'm wrong. Like I've met so many people from the United States through streaming, but sometimes I forget where everybody's from because you know y'all so many. I think it was California. Not sure. Perhaps even LA. Yeah, there you go, LA. Oh, radio. You've been here through the whole thing. Because we're gonna wrap things up right now. It's time to have some munchies. Let's see. We got this turkey here. Let's just cut that up into slices. Just random chunks. Let's have some of lovely. Oh wait, I got some leftovers in this one. So this is another great olive oil, which is empty apparently. No, it is now. But I got the new one. Look, I got the new one. So that means I need to order another one in case this new one gets empty. Always have a backup. I live in a city called Norwalk. It's in the heart of the Southern California. I see, I see. But so that's not Los Angeles, right? I'm confused right now. or is it part of Los Angeles? Mix it up with the parsley a little bit. Don't bother about getting your hands dirty. It's part of the program. Lovely turkey. Simple. All right. Let's do it. Let's get some of the stuff away and get some plates. And clean up my working space because it's a bloody mess. It's southeast of Los Angeles, but yeah, it's LA. Yeah, your cities are so big, radio. I think New York City is almost at the same size alone, like how big my country is, something like that. I think crazy. Right, I'm grabbing some plates. I'm quite long, but I'm not long enough for this one. Damn, working out over here. So I got these nice little, well, not little. I got these nice big ass plates, but they're like salad plates, like they're like deep plates, so they're not flat. Let's get this lettuce and a bowl to mix up the dressing. A bowl, some lettuce. So I need for persons. That should be good, something like that. So in goes some of our lovely homemade mayonnaise. If you think it's too thick, you can like add a little bit of water, make it more like a dressing. I'm just gonna leave it for now like this. So I'm only gonna use a little, otherwise it'll be too much, obviously. And the rest goes into Tupperware. Put it on a sandwich with some cheese. Lovely. Let's make this up. I got the clean hand, so let's do this by hand. If you're gonna prepare for somebody else, like use a spoon. Like these are my own bacteria, so I don't care. Some salad. Oh, I actually need more lettuce. Because this is not enough for both plates. My city is pretty small, not sure of the population, but there are surrounding cities like 5-10 minutes each way you go. Oh, so they're like, they started off as their own city or like village, but as soon everything started to grow and get a lot bigger, they kind of like got attached to each other. We got the same thing over here. If you go to Amsterdam, like all these surrounding cities started off like as their own city, but eventually like city borders of Amsterdam kind of reached their borders, and now everything is kind of like one big ass city. Even though like everybody got their own principality, multi, I don't know how to call it. Principality. Help me out, radio. I'm suffering. Principality. I don't know this name. Oh my god, help me. Oh, sort of weird here, over here as well, radio. So you're not that special, you know. All right, time to finish up over here. We had bell pepper, yellow tomatoes. Didn't do anything with the tomatoes. They're just perfectly fine the way they are. Don't ruin that. Of course, the smoked, I mean, roasted almonds. Lovely. Which are also a bit salted. Put that a bit in the middle. Then the lovely chicken. Again, I said chicken, but it's turkey. God damn it, Jamona. A bit easily, like, divide it properly, you know. Try to get the same amount for both people. All right. So I had the pine nuts, a little bit left over. Happy to be laying around. Some extra color with pomegranate. It's turkey, Jamona. God damn it. I have some extra parsley on top of that. Without the branches, please. There you go. And last but not least, the Eggos. They should be like really. Yes. Perfect. That's the way I like it. If you don't like it to be a soft boiled egg, boil it longer. What's up, Cupcot? Bastard! That looks so good. Thank you, Cupcot. You haven't done your Cupcot chicken yet. Radio's about to have his chicken soon as well. All right. A little bit of salt on top of the eggs. There you go. There you go. There's the medic chicken. Let's get this out on the open. Let's see. Hold on. Give me a sec here. Pressing buttons. How was your day today, Cupcot? Give me a second here, guys. Some water. All right, look at that. I got it up in the big screen for y'all. Let's just have a look at one, you know. So, there you have it. You catch it right in the end, Cupcot. Um, we got the salad with the turkey, not chicken. Not chicken, radio, but turkey with boiled egg, soft boiled egg. Hold on, I need to hold it properly in the screen. The roasted almonds. I'm figuring out this angle, guys. um, we made our own mayonnaise, honey mustard mayonnaise with the parsley in it. We use that to mix everything together. And we have some other stuffies in there, pine nuts and pomegranates from last stream. Lovely. Let me hand this over to the missus, Miss Jamona. She needs some fuel for that baby, you know. So give me a second here, guys. I'll be right back. One more time. One more time. Doing good. Been installing cupboards today and the dartboard. Nice. That's like really popular in the UK, right? Darts. It looks like chicken though. Radio, you fuck. Finally, I said it right, and now you do this to me. Why you do this? Why you do this to me, radio? Hold on. Bam! You get in the face. Wake up and focus. You mindless chicken. Why you do this, radio? Mm. Right, guys. I'm gonna devour this meal. Uh, I enjoyed talking to you today, radio. Copcut, you just came in at the end of the stream. But radio was here the entire time to keep me company. Radio, I'm gonna send you that message once I'm ready. Um, I'll let you know. Uh, let's see. Let's turn this camera for a second to say bye. You know, to say bye. Hi. Sorry if it's like wobbling and shit. Yeah. Always, my friend. Make sure there's. Yes, will do, sir. Will do. Will do. Thanks for hanging out. Copgot. I'll see you next time. I'm gonna enjoy this meal. Appreciate you guys. Let's make this official by pressing this button over here and then this button over here. Yes, Cupcot. Same time. So that's like 4 p.m. for you, Cupcot, UK time. We're gonna make a pasta with at least a sauce made of smoked bell peppers. I got a lot of bell peppers. I mean, roasted bell peppers. We're gonna roast them ourselves. I got a lot of them. I only used one of them today, but we're gonna use the rest tomorrow to make a beautiful, nice bell pepper sauce out of. So it's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be huge. All right, guys, take care. I'm gonna eat now. Thanks for hanging out, and as always, guys, remember, stay chicken. Bye.